And numerous counties and other news in South Texas under evacuation orders as residents of South Texas prepare for Tropical Storm Beryl to make landfall as early as tonight. An update from the National Hurricane Center says Beryl has sustained winds of 60 miles per hour and was 400 miles southeast of Corpus Christi. That's where we find our very own Allie Bradley this morning. Allie, good morning. So I see the sun come up behind you. Actually, a beautiful backdrop. But how are people preparing? I see a guy walking his dog right now.
Yeah, it's pretty much business as usual, as you just saw that gentleman walking by here with his dog. That's what we've been seeing out here all morning. People out on runs, people out here just doing their normal morning activities out here along the beach. And we're standing in Corpus Christi. This is in Nueces County. It does have a mandatory evacuation ordered for visitors by noon today. Individuals who don't live here, they got to go by noon, according to the county officials here. But they aren't requiring residents leave, but they are encouraging that residents also head out of town if possible. Now, we've even talked to people who have homes here that said that they were going to board up their windows and make sure that that was prepared, but they said they called that off because they don't anticipate the storm bringing that big of a punch when it does make landfall. Now, one of the other things that I thought was interesting, Hena, when we were talking with individuals at the hotel, they told us that this Corpus Christi literally translates to the body of Christ. So it's protected. They always anticipate the hurricanes to hit right here, but they rarely do. Take a listen to some of the individuals that we talked with this morning.
It's supposed to be basically a tropical storm is what we saw this morning, so yeah. Some rain and wind.
No boarding up the windows, no craziness?
No, we were going to today if it was coming in a 1 or 2, but it's not even supposed to be that.
Nobody seems super worried about it, so we're not either. I mean, we actually have never been through a hurricane, but it doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. And by the time it hits land, it's supposed to be, last I heard, it's supposed to be pretty well downgraded.
Okay, so where are we at? Beryl currently churning in the Gulf as a strong tropical storm is projected to become a Category 1 hurricane before it makes landfall. That's expected overnight into early morning hours tomorrow. It is expected to pack a punch, too, forecasters saying. We're just about 12 hours from these hurricane force winds, which could bring about 50 to 70 mile an hour wind gusts. So 121 counties currently under the state's disaster declaration. Local officials here in Nueces County issued that mandatory evac. Residents, again, encouraged to leave. Now, neighboring Aransas County did issue evacuation orders there as well, noting that they don't have emergency shelters or really facilities there. So reminding people to be mindful if they are out there, as they are expecting some impacts of the hurricane there. Storm surge could bring up to 6 feet of that surge here in the area, forecasting for parts of the coast, bringing heavy rainfall of 5 to 10 inches. Localized, they could see up to 15 inches of rain. You know, a lot of Texans want that rain, but of course they need to be safe when we see this storm make landfall. We do expect those storm surges, rip currents, of course, along the coast here, Hena, a cause for concern as people are, like I said, business as usual. I mean, we have people out here fishing. We have people out here just walking around enjoying the coastal community. So that is the reality, and that is the concern. Like I said, that storm surge could bring a wall of water of up to 6 feet in the area. We just talked to a gentleman who says that the water doesn't usually come up above these kind of concrete areas here. So we aren't expecting that to really wreak havoc here, but you never know. We'll be keeping an eye on it for sure, Hena.
You and I have covered these storms enough to really know you never know. So Allie Bradley, thank you so much. And we'll check with you all morning long. We appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.